Radio.
Welcome to RR.
Hey, welcome to RH. It's time for the big RR in the morning. You got JR and Ed here talking about, boy, what's in the news? Had all kinds of crazy stuff over Israel and Gaza, huh? Get a wild and that over there.
I don't care about that.
I don't care about it. We just want to see tats. We're the tats. If there's anyone who wants to come shave their bush here in the studio, if anyone wants to come shave their bush, anyone wants to shave their bush in the studio, we'll be here. We'll watch you shave your bush. We got
Bibby on the fart line. Let's give Bibby a call.
Hey, what's Bibby do? Bibby on the fart line. Ah, there he goes. There he goes. There's Bibby farting in the fart line.
Oh.
I guess there's a guy downtown who apparently is going to get executed today for a crime he didn't commit. Bibby, you on the scene? What do you got there for us, Bibby? Holy shit! Bibby just farted right there at the trial. Oh man!
Oh. If morning radio could do the news, right?
That's what it would be, no question. If they could do. All right, so we got a woman here whose daughter was killed because her Tesla turned itself on and did about 80 miles an hour while her 5-year-old daughter was in the car. We have Bibby, you're talking to the mom. What do you got for us, Bibby? What are you going to say? Take that, you dumb bitch! Go, Bibby! Oh boy, there it is, huh? Where else are you gonna get this, Eddie?
Man?
Where else do you get content?
We do have the good times.
We're here, big R, big double R in the morning.
JR and Ed in the morning.
All right, Cody's not here today. Hopefully, all right, Cody will be back soon. No, all right, Cody today. Oh God. You all right there?
I'm good.
Okay.
Get over something. I'm good.
You still? Oh, that's right. It was still fucking with you.
I'm still fucking with me.
Is it Dan Quinn being your new head coach? Is that what you're getting over?
I don't hate the hire. I don't hate it.
No, because he might have learned something. Because as far as head coaching goes, he's got nowhere to go but up. As far as head coaching goes, he has nowhere to go but up.
My concern going into the offseason as a Commanders fan was we get a good general manager.
Yeah, it did.
Which I think we got the number one guy on everyone's list, which I was, who's going to be good, I don't know, but he's the best guy that was available.
He's the one everybody wanted. He was the bell of the ball.
That list, and the second on the list was don't miss on the number 2 pick.
And that has yet to happen.
Those are my top 2 things. And those have yet to happen. Third was coach.
And you got a new coach, so there's that.
And the biggest name, the one everyone's like, well, they didn't get the first choice. The first choice was Ben Johnson, who's an offensive coordinator for the Lions, who you don't know if he's going to be a good head coach or not. How many offensive coordinators have you seen like, well, this is the next big guy, and then he fucking sucks as a head coach? Dan Quinn took a team to a Super Bowl, so there's that. I think the only worry about Quinn that I have as a Cowboy fan, I would have been, I was like, I wasn't as married to him staying at the end of the year as I was at the beginning of the season. I would have been devastated by this news, right? But I think with Quinn, like, the only thing you have to worry about is he gets owned by his tree, and they all have jobs in the NFC. True.
You know what I mean? Like his tree just obliterates him, and they all have head coaching jobs in other teams in the NFC. That's the only annoying thing.
He gets turnovers. His defenses gets turnovers.
Yep.
And they make a lot of game-changing plays.
Yeah.
My knock on his defense, especially with the Cowboys, is they're usually undersized, and if you punch them in the mouth, they fold. And
I think it's kind of interesting.
He's got no personnel decision. He's going to have a different defense with Washington, because one thing Washington has is the middle of a defensive line and bigger linebackers. So he's not going to be choosing the players. He's going to build. And his great defenses in Seattle didn't have a lot of like first round talent.
They really didn't.
We'll see.
So
I don't hate the hire.
I honestly don't hate Rivera coming over as a defensive coordinator. I think that's what he should be, is a defensive coordinator. I don't hate that either. Like, you know what? That's kind of what that's the rumor, not that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But that's the job he should probably have.
But like so many Washington fans are losing their mind. We didn't get, this is the complete, they fumbled the head. I'm like,
is that what they're saying?
Oh, dude, they're just like, because they're like, well, they didn't get their first pick. I'm like, the first pick
does
want to be a head coach.
Who does?
Hey, they want to be a head coach.
Oh, the guy didn't. That's what I can't. Okay, this is what bothers me about the Mavericks. Is every trade deadline, right? You know, people get pissed, and it's probably every team. I couldn't imagine being a Knick or a Laker fan, right? I couldn't imagine. But like, if the Mavs don't get the biggest name out there, then it's a waste. It's a disaster. It's like,
right.
How do you know that they didn't try? You know what I mean? It's like if someone has a better offer, if they have more ammunition they can throw at the team, then what can you do? If the guy doesn't want to be the head coach, what do you can't do anything. That's not a bust. That's not. He
didn't spurn you to go somewhere else. He didn't want to be a head coach.
That's not That's not an indictment of the front office. If a guy said, you know what, I want to try this one more year as an offensive coordinator. I like what we have here. I want to. How was that on? You
had a bunch of coordinators who were talking. The McDonald guy and Johnson. Right. And Weaver and a couple other guys, and then you had Vrabel, Belichick, and Quinn were and Pete Carroll, I guess, were the big established retread names. And Belichick, you just hired a GM. You're not going to give it to Vrabel or Belichick because they want too much power. Same with Harbaugh. If that's the organization you want to run, then you dump a truckload of money in front of them. And you get them.
Where do they work? Where does Belichick? I'm trying to think of what team. Because I know there is one out there that he just walks in and boom, here we go. Fuck yeah.
If McCarthy doesn't get into the Super Bowl next year, he's going to Dallas.
He should. I mean, that's the only place is a team like that where they have all these pieces ready and they just need that one leader guy.
And all he wants is, I think, 14 more wins. And he can get that in a year and a half in Dallas.
And he's out. He beat Shula. He maybe gets one more. He probably wants to win one more Super Bowl so he can have as many as Brady and then be like, all right, fuck it, I'm out of here.
And he'll be out in 3 years, and he won't
give it
Jerry will be the talk of the town for a season. That's all Jerry cares about.
That's all he cares about. And if you're eyeballing the Dallas gig, this would probably be the worst year to take it. Because you don't know what's going to happen with Dak. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't you want to, let's just pretend that you're just blank NFL head coach and you really want the Cowboy job for whatever stupid reason.
Wait a year.
Don't you wait? You wouldn't go in right now, would you? If they fired McCarthy today and you were that guy and they call you, you'd be like, can we wait till? Wouldn't you want to wait till next year? Like, let me wait one year.
Dak has him by the balls. Dak has him by. They can't do anything unless Dak agrees to take a pay cut.
I wait a year.
Or an extension.
I would wait. I'd wait a year in this. But
Dak
my
is
God,
on the hook for $60 million this year if he wants it.
And then who would have thought Vrabel would just plumb? I thought it's kind of crazy how Vrabel's just been the Aaron Rodgers of this. He just keeps falling. No one's like, nah, we're good. It's interesting because he's young. He's right. I don't. What success has he had? He ran Derrick Henry into the grave, and then they've sucked ever since. So, what have they done?
He had. Well, first of all, he had Derrick Henry and AJ Brown on the same team on the same offense.
How do you fuck that up?
And they couldn't get past would they get to the first or second round of the playoffs that one year? They were the number one seed.
Well, was that Mariota or was that already Tannehill?
I think that was Tannehill.
Yeah.
And then they traded A.J. Brown, and then they ran Derrick Henry to the ground, and the last 2 years he's been an average to below average team.
Right.
So I don't know why everyone's like stroking his cock so much because he literally had two of the greatest offensive players in football.
If my buddy
they didn't win anything.
If my buddy Courtney were here right now, he could tell you, I called this shit the minute I said, he's going to be the guy that no one hires. Watch. Vrabel's going to be the surprise. The fuck did nobody get him?
Well, everybody's slurping on him. Like, really, the last 2 years, he's been average at best.
At best. I don't know.
Well, I don't understand, but whatever.
Look at us solving the NFL. Look how easy. Okay, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Can we talk more Wait, real quick. Hey, big RR in the morning.
Let's open up the Ramble Radio mailbox.
We're gonna Ramble Radio. Mailbox time. Ramble Radio mailbox. Big double R in the morning. JR Dad. Okay. Did you hear about that woman who had a miscarriage? I would have done bitch. All right. Anyway, this is from. Dude, I mean, that's all it takes to be morning radio guy, right? And didn't we do it? Did we just show it?
We did it.
We did it. From Damien Bottriell, Bots. Hey, Ramblers, it's been a minute. Damien Bottriell wishing everyone a happy new year. Your Survivor Series match in 379 had me in stitches. It was a complete overbooked mess that Vince Russo would be proud of. Thank you. How did the Air Supply list not feature a graphic called Top 5 Finger Blasters with a picture of an open palm facing hand with a finger going down for each? I know. By the way, Bots is trying something new this year. He started a video game streaming and YouTube channel. Jerry's been a great help in offering me encouragement and advice anytime, buddy. I know he's persona non grata now, but I feel like the video game equivalent of Ted Turner ringing Vince McMahon to say I'm in the streaming business, to which Jerry's Vince says, congratulations, but I'm in the content creation business. If anyone is interested, follow at.
I'm in the naming sex toys after wrestlers
business. And then making jokes about my daughter being a sex slave every night on Raw. Anyway, if you, it's followed Bottriell at DRKNITE, who says Ni, a.k.a. Dark Knight, who says Ni. So at DRKNITE, who says Ni. And then bit of life news. I got engaged over Christmas. Currently planning the nerdiest wedding possible with a new fiance. Congrats, Bots.
Congratulations,
I'm wondering how much
Bots.
I'll need to save for Scott Schmerelson to perform the ceremony. And lastly, for Jerry, keep kicking cancer's ass, dude. Like I said, the stream of the day, you just have more material for your sequel to your cancel culture hour. Thank you, buddy. Catch you guys later till all are one. Damien Bottriell. Bots. Good to hear from Bots. You can email us, ramble@theramblepod.com. Also, get off your fucking asses. Subscribe. 5-star rating. Positive text review.
Spread the word.
It is. Man, I had a crazy.
We got to get the Ramble Street team out.
Let's get the Ramble, the Ramble Street Squad, Ramble Radio Street Squad in the mornings. I'm gonna get it. Oh God. Did you hear about that Walmart employee who was shot by that robber? What a dumb bitch. What a stupid bitch.
Booga.
What a dumb bitch. All right, anyway. So, dude, had a crazy morning. Andrea went to the fertility. It's the future kid it's getting closer.
It's cooking.
They did the egg retrieval today. She said it was a fertility clinic, but she just made me sit in a room while a bunch of dudes fucked her. I don't know what was going on. One guy was dressed like a doctor. I don't know, Eddie. What does he think that I get tonight?
Was he the last guy?
Yeah. He was
the caboose.
He was the caboose. It's very weird. It wasn't really like nothing seemed like a clinic where we were. But
it was a Motel 6.
It was a motel room. That's what she said. The guy, I guess, the doctor's fallen on some hard times, and he has to do his practice out of a Motel 6 bedroom. And I was like,
well,
okay.
I hope it's a beautiful baby.
Thanks, man. I don't know if it's mine, but I'm a little nervous. I mean, because I didn't get to partake in anything.
Right. Well, it's medical science.
Yeah.
The wonders of medical science.
Who am I to argue?
Don't question it. Don't question.
I'm like the ball's on me to argue with medicine.
Just sit there and watch.
Just sit and watch. Oh God, here we go. Man. So what? Oh, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, I called you. I got to tell you this. So I'll tell you again. My God, that G.I. Joe Real American Hero NES game.
Yeah, I got to play that thing.
Dude. So I've also
Did you get past where you told me when you called me?
Not yet. So I've also that's tonight or yesterday, last night.
Sure.
I was I was getting mad because I need to go find this toy. I know I had him. I have to try to see where it is. It might still be in Texas, but I have to find it, and I'm going to ritualistically sacrifice it for how much of a piece of shit it was as an enemy in this game. It was the Rock Viper. I don't know if you remember them. They kind of had the deserty but purple camo. You know what I mean? It was like tan desert but like purpley looking shit.
I think that one is on our pre-order list.
Oh, and they had that giant fucking
I believe
scope, that big ass fucking rifle. Well, these motherfuckers are hanging down from rocks in one level, and they just shoot missiles at you, right? That just kind of circle until they hit you, and then they don't go away. And then if you kill them and then get up to the next platform, every now and again, a fucking missile will just shoot right up at you.
Sons of bitches.
It's a motherfucker. But
oh no, it's the Techno Viper.
The Techno Viper, yeah. I think the rumor is the Rock Viper's incoming. Ooh, look at that thing.
That's the Techno Viper.
You fight those guys too in the game. By the way, Jinx is finally coming out. How great is that?
Goddamn time.
We get a fucking 6-inch.
Why is it so far down the line? Why do we get a Chuckles before Jinx?
That's crazy.
That's insane to me.
Did we ever get the basketball player guy? They never made a toy from him, did they? Of the recruits. It was Chuckles, Tunnel Rat, Jinx.
They made Tunnel Rats out. Jinx is coming out.
What was that guy's name? The tall guy. He had like the basketball jersey on. They've never done him.
They never made him. They got Big Boas coming out.
Big Boas. We got him though, right? That's something that men have taken care of.
I think men have pre-ordered that, I believe.
So anyway, let me tell you, I'm at this level, and oh man, Eddie, the final boss of World 5 in this G.I. Joe game is Gold Helmet Iron Grenadier Destro. And okay, so I'm already geeking out. Yeah, and it's broken into there's World 5-1, 5-2, 5-3, and I think Destro's 5-4. So usually in each world, the second stage, you have to set off these detonator charges throughout it's like kind of like a maze-like grid, and you have to find your way. You see these little check marks, and when you get to the check mark, you run up to it. Whatever Joe character you've chosen places an explosive. You got to find all of them, and then you have to find the exit right before time runs out. And so I did it. And this is just 5-2. We're not even at Destro.
Right.
This is 5-2. And then the escape room, it's just like it's like reverse Tetris. The camera is just moving up. And there's just shit above you. And I didn't know what to do, so I just started shooting, and you could destroy it. But you have to kind of make your own platform. You have to shoot to kind of figure out, okay, let me shoot this so I can jump up there and then shoot that. And you just climb it by shooting through this stuff. And if you fall down, you die. And as I'm getting higher, I just see this giant fucking tail just doing this. And I'm like, and I yell out, I'm like, is that Galobulus? And then sure enough, the fucking boss of stage 5, it's fucking Galobulus. Woo! Incredible. I'm knock on wood. By the time you all have seen this, I will have defeated Destro. I'm going to try to get that motherfucker tonight.
Okay.
Twitch.tv.
How many levels to this game are there? Do you know?
6. And you know something weird? Remember the guy we found at the beginning with the fucking helmet? Who the fuck is that? It's Hawk.
I thought it was Hawk. I said it was. Is that Hawk?
Yeah, you did. When the fuck did Hawk have that thing on?
I don't know. He was always a beret guy.
Yeah,
we know he had a helmet. Flint had Falcon had a beret.
Falcon had the beret.
Falcon and Flint had berets. Hawk had the helmet.
But it was a weird variation. But the thing is, I think after this stage, after the Destro stage, I believe Hawk can then become a playable guy for the final stage.
I wonder if it's based off the comics. I wonder if there was a comic version of Hawk with that helmet.
Oh. Or maybe there was remember when they did all that techno shit with the Techno Viper? They did all that computery shit with I wonder if it was part. Remember they had that one guy who just had silver blocks of armor. It wasn't Cobra Commander, but he was like a futuristic techno guy. He was a Joe, and he was it was just all blocks of silver armor. I'm trying to remember his name, But yeah, it was.
I wonder, you haven't faced Cobra Commander yet, right? That's probably level 6, or you think it's
Serpentor? I think Cobra Commander's the last.
No,
I think
Serpentor?
they told Serpentor to go fuck his mother.
Get the
That's
fuck out.
I think.
I wonder if it's newer Cobra Commander with the armor on.
Oh, that'd be great.
I bet it is. I bet if you're getting Iron Grenadier Destro, you're probably getting.
So you had Zanzibar was a boss, the Dreadnought Zanzibar. Remember the guy that had the fucking missing link ponytail thing?
Yeah.
They had a Raptor was a boss. Voltar was a fucking boss. The guy that had the vulture, and like that's part of the fight is like his vulture's flying around. You got to dodge. It's fucking man. Woo! G.I. Joe, a real American hero made by Taxan for the Nintendo. And by the way, I finished the Masters of the Universe Revolution.
Oh, I got to start that. I haven't done it.
It's good, dude. It's fucking good.
I like the first one.
Yeah, this just picks up and goes, and it's it was fucking great. I really enjoyed it, and I still that's it. But that's now. What a Ramble Radio! What an RR in the
Ramble
morning.
Radio!
Ramble Radio in the morning. Double big double R. You got J on it. Who is the guy that farts all the time?
Bibby.
Bibbs. Yeah, we got a report of an active shooter downtown. Bibbs, you there? Bibbs? That's great. Oh, man. Well, there we go. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I was about to say
almost. We almost got out without it.
Fuck. Eddie, you know
Skeletor. We were making light of a morning radio and how if they covered the day's events, how it would seem less tragic. Right. What do you guys do up for your information sources up there in Eternia?
Eddie, that's a wonderful question, and I'm glad that you've asked me that. Here at Eternia, we don't believe in the lamestream media. Okay, you get it? You see what I did there? Pretty clever, huh? The lame, get it? I said Maine. So people say Maine. I said lamestream. That's pretty clever, isn't it? Right. Lamestream media. No, we don't have that. So what we do is we just have women that I force into bikinis. And they try to tell the news while I finger bang them. And whoever can get the story out without queefing, they get to live. Isn't that great? And so that's how we do the news over here at Eternia. It's a big hit. We're actually doing a live-a-thon. The SNN, the Skeletor News Network, is going to be live. We're expecting over 850,000 people. To do it, you gotta believe where we can find him. Snake Mountain? No. Castle Grayskull? Not that dump. No. The only place big enough is He-Man's mother's pussy! You get it? Talk about queefing.
All right, man. Jesus Christ.
All right.
Cinesnob Cody. Let's get the Cinesnob podcast.
Yeah.
On
Let's get All Right Cody back.
Let's get All Right. Maybe that's what.
Give him a reason to come back.
Maybe
to come back.
Let's get those ratings up there. Maybe that's what it's going to take.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that. I mean, it'd be.
It'd be better for our country.
You know what I tell the weather person? She's like, "Oh, it looks like it's another dry day." Then I just come on her. I think the weather's changed, baby.
Eddie?
Patreon, 5 days a week.
Yes.
The Ralph Report.
The Ralph Report.
Then
Check that
Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper.
You can find me in the same Ramble locales. You can find Eddie and Cody. I'm also
on
streaming, as you heard, twitch.tv/Retro Rocha. Kick Retro Rocha. And YouTube, just my name. Pardon me. Follow me. Go follow Damian Botriel. Bots. Dark Knight who says knee. Follow us all. We love you all. Stay safe out there. Have a great weekend. We'll be back next week for Big RR in the mornings.
Big RR in the morning. Coming at you 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
Love you guys. Stay safe. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.